Okay, hello guys, welcome back to another episode with Review Bros. Today we're going to be reviewing a pre-workout, and that pre-workout is Gaspari Nutrition SuperPump Max. So firstly, thank you for getting this sent out to us. I will say that it is one of the old school sort of pre-workouts, like you get Eno Explode back years ago. SuperPump, again, has been around probably as long. And so it may have gone through several changes, but this is the newest one we have here, and we have it in blue raspberry flavour.
Moving on to the taste then, I'm just going to mix this now. We've both tried it before anyway.
Yeah, I've had it quite a few times.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm not going to be making mine now is I trained earlier today. This was one of the days where we wouldn't have time to train together. So yeah, I had mine earlier today, so I'm gonna be able to comment on it. We both done it yesterday as well at night. So do not forget, this is blue raspberry flavour. Now it also comes in black cherry, fruit punch, orange, watermelon, and sour apple. So there's a lot of different flavours of this product.
If I remember rightly, it mixes in alright. And if memory serves, it tastes nice as well, but
Looks blue like blue raspberry.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's definitely nice tasting.
It's one of the better blue raspberry flavoured products we've had.
Yeah, it doesn't taste chemically or horror or like it's going to repeat on you. Mixes in easy.
Probably be nice with a bit of ice.
Yeah, yeah.
No frothing, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. No, it's decent all round taste and mixability.
Yeah. You're going to go off and train, you're going to come back, and we're just going to go through sort of the effects. I mean, I've already got mine all rounded up, listed out. You can see how it affects you tonight.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so you're back from training. One thing we did miss prior to training, which we normally do, is the price. So we'll run through that quickly. It is £25 for a tub on Amazon. You might be able to find it cheaper on if it's on any offers, any deals, but we've looked through several sites. Striation Supplements, who provided us this tub, they do it for a really good price. I think it's under £25 just. But go to them for this pre-workout, and they've got plenty of others. 30 servings a tub, so that works out, if you're going to do the 1 scoop a day on £25 tub, is 83p a serving. And like I say, that's the minimum dose. We would, and you can go up to 2 scoops. And I'll be honest, for a lot of our followers, a lot of you guys who are into your pre-workouts, you're probably going to want to go up to the 2
to get the max effects. Yeah.
So that's brings it down obviously to 15 servings a tub at £1.66 a day, which is more on the expensive side.
Alright, so now moving on to the effects and what we felt from this product. So we both agree we got a really good pump from this one. Obviously I just got back from training. Yeah, the name's a bit of a giveaway. So I think that's their target audience. So it might be more effective to take this on something like an arm day when you just want to, really experience that intense pump, and not so much on like a leg or back day. Obviously I've just done it and trained back on 1 serving. Which I found was sufficient to get the job done. I had enough energy, and I did still feel a good pump and everything in the back and biceps. But 2 scoops was obviously better, which we have done earlier on in the week. There's no denying that. Okay,
yeah. So moving on to some of the ingredients, I will say it's a long list, but it is a very basic list. It's got a bunch of vitamins in it: B12, B6, vitamin C. There's calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, sodium. So they're all the basics up the top that you'll find in most pre-workouts, really. We're looking at a lot actually in this pre-workout. Amino acids. You've got taurine, you've got leucine, you've got valine, you've got several others. Obviously taurine, which you may or may not know, in quite a lot of recent studies, has been shown to improve sort of protein synthesis within the cells. It's actually also been proven to be a fuel source for the muscle cells. So when you start training, you've digested that taurine, their muscles are going to be using that as energy rather than you going into a catabolic state and using your own muscle cells as fuel. And I think that does actually summarise quite a lot of the other amino acids in this. So I'm not going to go into detail on all of them, but they all are very, very similar. You've got L-citrulline at only 2 grams per the scoop. So if you double that, then that's when it becomes a bit more beneficial. 2 grams is low, I'll be honest. As you know, that induces the pump. You've got a low dosage for a single scoop of creatine monohydrate at 1.3 grams, which is very low for a single scoop. Again, double up, 2.6.
More substantial, yeah.
You've got caffeine, which is actually the highest sort of ingredient dosage in this product, at 200 milligrams per scoop. So do be warned that if you are going to go for the 2 scoop like we've done, then you are going to be hitting 400 milligrams of caffeine, should I say?
Which is what they say is a daily allowance.
Yeah, which is much more than an average pre-workout. I mean, there's some that go higher, don't get me wrong, but that's on the high end of caffeine.
Yeah.
And it does say that on the back of the tub then you need to go completely caffeine free for the next 24 hours. 100%. No Coke, no coffees, no tea, nothing.
An interesting fact as well is it says to actually take this 1 hour before training.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen that on any product. The
We've
longest
seen 30
I've
minutes,
seen,
haven't we? 45
yeah, I think I've seen a 45er.
Yeah.
But an hour before would be a bad thing because you've got to be prepared to take that 1 hour before you train. You can't just be like all of a sudden get a chance to go pop down the gym, you know, because you would have to take this an hour before. Yeah,
it requires a bit more planning. It's a bit more inconvenient than just being able to neck it and then 20 minutes later it's already hitting you. But we can only assume that they're saying an hour because this one's more pump based, so maybe they're trying to encourage you to leave it longer so that your body's soaking up all of these different amino acids.
Yeah, getting the L-leucine ready for the fuel.
Loading it into the muscle cells.
No beta-alanine, that is quite another key thing that's missing.
A lot of people like that.
You know, the stimulants. Now, I personally think they would have been better off making this a stim-free pump product.
Alright, so moving on to final verdict, we'll go through the 3 main factors like we always do. So we'll start with taste.
Which we gave the 4 out of 5.
Yeah, solidly above average, like we said, mix is lovely, tastes nice, all the rest of it. Price?
The price again probably was only a 2 to a 2.5. That's dependent on whether you're going to go up to that double scoop.
Yeah, which we did argue that you probably would want to get the most benefits.
At least 1.5.
Yeah,
scoops.
I mean, if you're a beginner, you might be okay with 1 scoop, but 2 scoops is what you're going to want if you're an experienced pre-workout user.
And the effectiveness of the product, which, you know, it gave us a good pump. And I would argue that's probably about it with that product.
Yeah. If you're a pump chaser, great. But if you like this intense energy and focus and the beta-alanine, which this obviously hasn't got in it, like we said, then this isn't for you.
No. And the psychological effect of obviously getting the stims in you.
Yeah.
The beta-alanine. So again, we only gave that actually probably a 2 out of 5 on our effectiveness.
Yeah.
If you disagree, then do drop us a comment below. So that is an 8 out of 15 overall for us, give or take a half mark. Let us know if you agree or disagree in the comments below, or if you tried this product and how it affected you. Like Craig said, average reviews on the internet as well, so you know, average score for us.
Let us know what your favourite pump pre-workout is as well, the one that's given you the best pump. Be interested to know. Drop that in the comments.
A big shout out again to striation_supplements on their Instagram for sending us a tub of this out. They do a massive range of products, so do go and check that page out. They do genuinely do them at a very good price. Several times I've seen the products cheapest on their page rather than on Amazon, eBay, or you know, wherever. And as to summarise, as always, thank you for all those that subscribe to our channel. You know, we really do appreciate it. So that does sum up the Gaspari Nutrition SuperPump Max. Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.